Assalamualaikum, peace be upon you, Signora Signora. My name is DAMIA binti Yusri from SMK Padang Kemunting, and today I'll be sharing a book titled Murder at Midnight by A.V., published by Scholastic on October 2010. Now this book has 254 pages. In this book, it tells the story. In this book, the story is placed in Pargamantio in Italy in 1490, where a servant boy known as Fabrizio tries to prove his master innocent after being accused of sending treacherous papers or trying to overthrow the king and using black magic. Now, as Fabrizio tries to prove his master innocent and tries to get rid of the paper, he was accused of being the one to send out the paper all over the city and have Prince Cosimo to send him from execution within 24 hours. During the escape of his execution, Fabrizio finds someone who was behind sending all the treacherous papers after the performance of Magnus the magician, his master, only to find Maria the devil printer. Maria the devil printer explains that she was behind sending all the treacherous paper around the city, but explains to herself that she was not the person who was trying to overthrow the king, but only know the fact that somebody had paid them to send those papers to overthrow the king. Now, as the story goes on, Fabrizio finds out there is more to the story than what it seems, and only to find out that people who are closer to you are the ones that will betray you, and the betrayal will be more painful than what it seems. Now, despite the story being 254 pages with no pictures at all, I suggest people around my age should read this book. Now, I know it might sound boring and a bit too much for most teenagers, but to be honest, pictures are just decorations in novel trying to boost up and make it more interesting. But actually, I don't think so. I believe that pictures are just there for the sake of fun of it. What makes the novel interesting is what's inside of the novel, how the author delivers the story. Now, the author of this story delivers the story in a way that I am absolutely pulled by it. And it's a type of story that will make readers read until nighttime, until their curiosity has been fulfilled. It's a story that will make them read it until they understand who was behind the papers, who was behind trying to kill the king, who was behind the murder that happened at midnight. So I suggest people to read this book not because of what it looks like, but what's inside of it. As what the quote would say, don't judge a book by its cover. That's all from me, from DAMIA binti Yusri, and thank you and goodbye.